This company, right, I'm going to mispronounce it because I'm not good at this kind of thing. REIKIYA. It's the first time I've heard of them. Anyway, they approached me. They asked me to do a product review on on this charging dock for Meta glasses, and I've done it previously. I've done a review for a different charging dock, and I think that's why they were interested in it. So they provided this to me. They're not paying me, but they gave me the dock to test. There's a risk in asking me to do a product review because I will give you the good and I will give you the bad. They didn't put any conditions on my review, so and I'm not going to have them approve it before I post it. They're going to have to live with what I find. If it's a piece of junk, then we're going to find that out together. And if it works, hey, we're going to find that out together too. I don't have any doubt that the thing's going to work. It's already available on Amazon. You can buy it there. And I'll put a link on the description of this video, so you can click on that and you go to the Amazon site and see it. I think it's on sale right now because it's normally like $30, something like that, and then there's a pretty healthy discount now down at $22 or somewhere along there. So let's find out. And this is the item on Amazon, and it shows a list of, call it $30, right? Yeah, $29.99. That's pretty close to $30. Marked down right now to $29.99. I don't know how long that discount will last. It only has 6 reviews, but I'm going to give it another one. And the thing about this that's curious and it's interesting is it comes with an app for your phone, so you can check the status of the charge. Now, considering it's supposed to charge fully in about, I think it's an hour or so, I don't know why you would want to bother with that. Just another app to load up your phone, but hey, let's find out. All right, now this is the model I have been using for the past 9 months, 8 months or so. See, it's about $10 less than what I'm reviewing, the REIKIYA, if I'm pronouncing and mispronouncing that properly. And it's been working fine. So it's a good item to compare against. This particular item, Tusita, it claims to have a sensing circuit that when it's fully charged, it shuts down the charge so it doesn't overcharge. That's great. You want to have that. However, the other one that I'm going to unbox here shortly, it claims to have even more sophisticated. It claims to have an AI that really prevents any kind of damage to the charging. Another thing, this Tusita is, I guess you would call it dumb. And the new one, it has an app. And so you can monitor your charging with an app. Why you would want to do that, I don't know, but that's the deal. So let's look at both of them. First we'll unbox this, and then we'll look at both of them side by side. Okay, here's the thing. First of all, I'm not paid to do this product review. However, the company did provide me with the item so that I could do the review. So there's that out of the way. These are a charging dock for Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses, which I've been wearing for a year now. And I already have a charging dock, but this is a new one. It's a little bit different, and it has claims to have an AI feature to prevent overcharging. And it also it has an app for your phone so you can monitor the charging. Excuse me. So, without further ado, let's see what we get. Open it up, and packaged nicely. Instructions in English, I hope. Charging dock. Looks like a cord that they don't want me to be able to open. Oh, interesting. Double MC, okay. The dock itself, and that's it. Just some padding to house the dock. So it does not come with a power supply. That's the first thing to know about. So pretty much all of us by now have a big drawer full of these things, and that's why nobody provides them anymore. But still, it's something you want to know. Little film protecting it, Pull that off. I hope those aren't going to be needed for releasing the glasses, but we'll find out. So that's all that's a little bit stiff. There we go. But it's in there. So that's the unboxing. Now, let me show you this. Okay, I had to do a little poking around. I'm trying to understand why they did what they did. This is a C. This cord that they provided, it's a C to a C. And that's not how the world works. The world uses USB. That's how the world's been working for a long, long time. Nobody that I know of has a power supply that's going to accept this C connector. So right off the bat, if you order this thing, you're going to be in trouble most likely because you don't have any way to power it up. You need a USB to C. Okay? Not a C to C. That's just odd. Well, fortunately, I have this, so I can power it on. Little green light, blinkety blink, blink, blink. Means it's happy, at least according to the instructions. Now, I've been using this. I've been using this for many months, and it's been working flawlessly. The only thing I don't like about it, it's never overheated my glasses, it charges fast. I don't like is that glasses go in there, they click into place. To take them out, you have to get, I mean, you have to hold it down good, and you really have to pull them out of there. Let's see about this guy now. They click in a lot easier, getting the green light, which means it's charging. But let's see about getting it out. Again, they don't just lift out, although that did break the contact for charging. So they kind of did. Now, it's no easier to get them out than it is from the other one. So from that standpoint, from the physical standpoint, there's no advantage. And these are, without their posted discount right now, these are $10 more than this one. So there's that to think about. They're smaller and more attractive. I'll give them that. They have the app. I haven't put that on the phone yet. I will, and we'll see why we need that app. And I'm sure they claim to be fast charging, and I'm sure they are. I'm not going to worry about that. This power cord thing, though, that's a loser. That's going to stop a lot of people. You order this thing and you go, well, now what? How am I going to fire this up? Well, let me get into the instructions, learn more about it, and then find out about the app. Okay, I figured it out, and I misspoke. I was assuming it is an app that they are talking about because it says in-app sync, you can tell real-time about charging. What they're actually meaning is that you can go into the Meta app that comes with the glasses here, and it always shows you the battery level of the glasses, regardless of this charger platform, any charger platform, or these are in your pocket or on your face. That app always tells you the status of the battery. So it doesn't mean anything. This platform isn't syncing with the Meta app. It's not syncing with its own app. It's dumb. Well, it's got the AI for charging. And it just went to full green, which means it's now 100% charged. And my Meta app already told me that. So now we know that. There is no app. And I looked in the instructions, and they don't tell you. The only thing the instructions tell you that's of any value is the status of the LEDs. You know, blinking, it's charging. Solid, it's charged. That's all you get. There's nothing else on this thing. So what we have here is, do you want to spend extra dollars for this or fewer dollars for this? It's really down to which one you prefer. They both do the same thing. The circuits, you know, I've been using that white one for a year, and it's worked flawlessly. And I have no doubt that this one will work flawlessly. I'll discharge and charge a few more times, and I'll try it and give it a good run through. But you know, they both do the same thing. No additional features here to this one. This has the LED indicator on it, just like this one does. I mean, this is a little nicer, a little cleaner. It'll look good on your side stand, but that's about the only difference. So the product works. The power cord sucks because, as far as I can see, you would have to buy a new charger, and that's another, I don't know how much, few dollars or something. And if you don't know that up front, you're going to be frustrated when this thing arrives at your house and you can't charge your glasses. Okay, I'm back, and I've run the unit through several cycles. I wear my glasses every day, so I discharge them, charge them every day. So it doesn't take long to go through a few cycles. And the thing works. It's working just fine. In functionality terms, there's no difference between this one and the white one, which is a few dollars cheaper. But I do prefer this one. It's a little more elegant to look at. The glasses do go into it and lift off of it a little bit easier. I mean, this is really minor stuff, but I do prefer it to the white one. And for the price difference, while this one's on sale, for the price difference of $3 or $4, I'd buy this one. So that's good. However, we're back to this issue. And this is I have no idea what they were thinking by providing a C and C end. If you don't have one of these at home, with one of these at home, you're going to have to buy a new power supply. And in fact, the adapter cable is about $24 on Amazon. You're much better off doing this. We almost all have one of these, although you might not have a C, because we still have a lot of the old ones that are kind of elliptical on the end. So that's a bugger. Make sure you have this before you order the charging stand. If you do have this, go ahead and order it. It seems to work, and I kind of like it. So I'm glad I had a chance to review it. There you go. That's all you get from Commander Toasty this time.